I don't think there has been a better time than right now at this moment to ask for a sequel to the open world zombie game Days Gone. While it's not necessarily a game that's been widely appreciated around the world, this game has that little something that makes you want to come back to it, and a sequel to the game has not even been denied or confirmed by the developers yet. One of the most popular rumors that's been going around at the moment is the fact that PlayStation ditched Bend Studios, creator of Days Gone, to focus on the Last of Us remake. Talk about wasting a ton of resources on a game that doesn't even need no remake, when you could make a sequel which potential is absolutely infinite in my opinion. Before we get into the video though, I want to start by talking about today's sponsor, which is Fortnite Zero Build. Thanks to Epic Games for sponsoring this video. Fortnite Zero Build to me is 100% the best thing that has been added into the game. There's clearly really ambitious ideas in there and a lot of potential to bring a different player base into what feels like a different game, and I'm all here for it. As its title says, Fortnite Zero Build completely erases the building element from the original and adds a more grounded, boots on ground element where you won't be fighting in the air while building your towers in mere milliseconds. You just have to jump into Fortnite and go into the Discover page and play Fortnite Zero Build right away, nothing complicated. Of course, no building means you're only on foot, and so Epic Games added sprinting where you'll be able to go into different places faster than before. There's also parkour where you can jump and climb onto almost anything. There's zip lines too to get around the map faster. By using some of these zip lines, you also get access to blimps hanging around in the air to get the high ground on some of your foes. One of the biggest things could also be the recharging over shield, which absorbs damage before your shields and health are depleted, which should come in really handy with Zero Build's reduced cover. And finally, there is the inclusion of the running slide, which allows you to traverse using your momentum, and it is the best thing to use if you want to do some pretty spectacular kills. A lot of people, including a ton of popular content creators, praise this Zero Build release for the simple fact that it is a fresh new experience that we've been waiting for a while now, and Epic Games is happy to confirm that Fortnite Zero Build is here to stay. So make sure you guys go and jump in, and you might stumble onto me from time to time. Thanks to Epic Games for sponsoring this video. Days Gone at its release received mixed reviews, but it's been a bit later people realized it wasn't so bad, and a sequel is all that it needed to be better. Days Gone was originally slated to be released in 2018, however it was delayed many times. Eventually Days Gone was first launched on April 26, 2019, and it received mixed reviews from critics. Well, many people praised the open world aspect of the game, Sam Witwer's performance as the main character, and of course the gameplay. However, some technical issues and the lack of character development were criticized a lot, which were the main reason Days Gone didn't get all of Sony's attention for future content on this series. So, Days Gone at its core is an action-adventure survival horror game. It wasn't embraced with open arms in April 2019, but many gamers have now admitted that Days Gone is indeed one of the most underrated PS4 exclusive in 2021. Something to note is that zombie games do not have the same massive popularity as they did years and years ago. Think about it, TV shows, films, and games have been bombarded by zombies ever since the zombie boom of the early 2010s. I think that this slow migration away from zombies in video games is the reason why Days Gone was not a massive success. This game would have been probably reviewed better if it was released when television shows such as The Walking Dead were dominating the entertainment industry. Today we have countless zombie games, and great interesting games such as Days Gone might appear uninspiring at first glance. You can do so much out of a zombie game, and Days Gone proved it. This game has a lot to offer underneath its generic outer shell. You might also want to note that some reports were published recently claiming that Sony has just rejected the plans for Days Gone 2 because it didn't fit what they were looking for, it seems. I guess what they're looking for is some random Last of Us stuff on and on and on. The former game director of Days Gone, Jeff Ross, has also confirmed that the pitch for Days Gone 2 included plans for a cooperative play component and a shared universe. Ross describes it as a way for players to take the world they've built and repurpose it for some sort of similarly themed multiplayer version. decision. Ideas included people like Deacon trying to survive in this hostile world, building bases and structures, forming into groups, and working together to overcome enemies and obstacles, which sounds absolutely crazy. Just imagine groups of online players building bases in the world and trying to survive against hordes of zombies and simply bandits, while you can also go out on motorcycle with friends at times. Reports indicated that the first game's trouble development played a factor in the decision, with Sony looking to avoid more potential development issues, while also maintaining its reputation for releasing critically acclaimed AAA games. However, the ex-creative director Ross said all of this isn't publicly confirmed and set in stone yet. "I don't want to be the guy who's the official source for whatever that is," he said. In simple words, the sequel to Days Gone is neither rejected nor confirmed, and we're all wondering what is actually going on.
What the hell happened here? Wonder if they left anything worth the effort.
Days Gone's beautiful world had you exploring rural Oregon's treacherous woodlands. Moreover, the dense forest as well as the mountainous landscapes complement the apocalyptic tone of the game. Although the overall premise of this game might be a bit cliché, the environment is far from conventional. So, what do you guys think? Will Days Gone ever be released in the future or not? Share your thoughts in the comments section below. And talking about Days Gone, it is still one of the best games that features amazing graphics and visuals, which makes the photo mode a real threat. If you have a PlayStation 5 or a PC, you must try this game. Pen Studio is actually a pretty big studio, and they've been now just confirmed to be working on a Siphon Filter inspired open world stealth game, so our hopes for a new Days Gone might start to get lower and lower. I have to admit that I'm not 100% sure if it'll ever come back, but I truly hope that Days Gone does come back. Even its developers admitted that they wanted a sequel if Sony lets them, and if the fans want a new sequel. Alright guys, that is all for today's video, and thanks for watching it. If you also think that Days Gone is an underrated beautiful game, make sure you give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel to stay tuned on more revisit of games like these.